MrBeast's 10 huge giveaways. You could be the next.
MrBeast, the man who turned charity into a YouTube genre and giveaways into a media empire. But let's not get distracted by all the smiles and slow-motion confetti. Beneath every million-dollar handout is a question: is this generosity, or is it just high-budget exploitation? Let's talk about 10 of his biggest giveaways, and why not everyone's clapping. $1,000 in a single video. He literally gave away $1 million in one video. Sounds amazing, right? Except every dollar was tied to content. That money was bait for views, not just help. When charity turns into content, who's really winning? Buying everything in a store. He's done this multiple times, walking into stores and buying everything on the shelves. Sure, some of it goes to shelters, but most of the time it's chaotic, flashy, and performative. Do food banks need pallets of Gatorade and gaming chairs? Or is it just a flex disguised as kindness? Last to leave challenges. Last to leave the circle wins $500,000. Sounds generous until you realize it's psychological torture for views. Sleep deprivation, social pressure, isolation. Replace YouTube with TV game show, and this looks way less heartwarming and way more like manipulation. Giving away a private island, yes, an island. And no, the winner didn't keep it. Surprise, they sold it. Why? Because maintaining a private island is a financial nightmare unless you're already rich. It wasn't a gift, it was a burden dressed as a blessing. Free car lot. An entire lot of cars given away for free. Sounds awesome. Until you learn most of the winners had no clue what to do with registration, insurance, or taxes. A free car isn't free when the government wants a cut and you can't afford maintenance. 1,000 blind people see for the first time. He paid for cataract surgeries. Beautiful, right? Except the backlash was huge. Critics said he exploited medical desperation for clicks. And here's the kicker. People started asking why YouTube personalities are funding surgeries instead of healthcare systems. Fair question. Paying off strangers' rent surprise. Your rent is paid on camera. It's the definition of viral benevolence. But then the internet found out some landlords raised the rent after his videos, banking on future handouts. Acts of kindness that accidentally fuel gentrification. Welcome to 2020's charity. Donating a food bank warehouse. He built a food pantry empire, but the criticism? It's another case of private wealth doing public work. Should a YouTuber be solving food insecurity? Or is this just another band-aid that lets broken systems off the hook? Tipping waitresses $10,000, they cry. He smiles, the thumbnail hits 1 million views. But what happens when the cameras leave? The IRS comes. And in many cases, people don't even get to keep all of it. What's worse? Not getting a big tip or getting one you can't afford to accept. Giving away $2.7 million in one video, the biggest one yet. He split millions between fans, friends, and strangers. But here's the kicker. It was all packaged like a game show, complete with graphics, sound effects, and dramatic tension. Is that charity or monetized morality? And does it matter if the numbers are big enough?
In the end, MrBeast's giveaways blur the line between generosity and spectacle.
He's changing lives, but also building a billion-dollar brand on the back of other people's struggles. That's not necessarily evil, but it's not necessarily noble either. So ask yourself, is he the greatest philanthropist YouTube's ever seen, or just the smartest businessman in the room? Tell me in the comments. Genius, savior, or showman?